it's that time of year. Oh boy. So I've had 3 panic attacks leading up to today, the big day, the big V-Day, Valentine's Day, whoop whoop. 3. Yeah, I was deeply traumatized last Valentine's Day, and we're going to talk about it today. We are. I'm going to unload on you, okay? I'm going to trauma dump a little bit on you, so I hope you're ready. You've signed up for it now. I'm going to do an eye look. I don't know if I'm going to do my base in this video, but I'm going to mix my Modern Renaissance and my Reckless Romance palette. I might do my base. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see where the journey takes us. But it's not going to be all doom and gloom. I'm going to be talking about this Valentine's Day. I'm in a much better place this Valentine's Day. Still doesn't stop me feeling those sniggling little feelings though. I'm just gonna have a natter about love, about past love, about hopefully future love. I don't know. I'm just going to ramble on a little bit at you, and I hope that you enjoy it. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. I upload 7 videos a week here on my YouTube channel for you guys. I do a lot of project planning and a lot of get ready with me's as well. I like to talk about my life, my traumas, because nobody is perfect here. I like to do bright, fun, colourful makeup looks as well. So if that seems like a good time to you, then definitely stick around. Also, I am in my big fluffy hoodie, and I have a hot water bottle because it is cold here in England. We are expecting snow. Yay. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, and also, yeah, I'm breaking out. I forgot to bring my antibiotics when I went away for a few days. Rookie mistake, because now I've got my acne back. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to start with Reckless Romance. I'm going to start with, say it with me, the black eyeshadow. I start every single look with a black eyeshadow. If you're new, that may have been a little bit confusing for you. I'm very sorry. I think I'm going to do a halo eye today. I'm in a bit of a halo eye mood. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just am. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this down. And I'm very, very quickly going to explain to you what happened last Valentine's Day, because I feel like it's very vital to the plot of this video. Okay, so I was living in St. Helens, and the man that I thought to be the love of my life had been away travelling for about 2 months, and I was really missing him. I was at home, I was going, I really wish he was here. And then on Valentine's Day morning, he sent me a handwritten poem about how much he loved me, how much he missed me, how much he didn't know why he was going travelling, if I was waiting at home for him, and all this like really romantic, really beautiful stuff. And I was sat there going, oh my god, this is exactly what I needed today, because I'm feeling down. My love is not with me today, and I just feel really on my own. That is exactly what I needed. And then everything changed. So that afternoon, he then messages me and asks how I would feel if he hypothetically slept with other women. Okay. So that obviously crushed me. And then when he came back from traveling, he lived at my house for 3 weeks. We did the deed every like bloody night, it seemed, right? We were very happy that he was back. My love is back. And then after 3 weeks, he drops the vital information that he had slept with, quote, 5 or 6 other women, because he couldn't quite keep track, bless him. So I asked him to move his stuff, move out, and then about a week later I found out he gave me chlamydia. So, you know, bit of trauma there, bit of trauma, bit of woo. I don't actually think I have ever told you guys exactly what happened, but you know what? Today's the day. So obviously that whole story happened after Valentine's Day, but I still associate Valentine's Day with the start of the end, really. It was the day that I first thought, hang on, what is he doing? And girl, you should have left then and there. But I have a sneaky habit of putting men on pedestals. I do. Ooh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry, okay? Everyone laugh. Everyone laugh, because it will make me feel better, please. Oh, I didn't tell you the best part. The best part was, when he got home, apparently he joked with his friends about how many women he'd slept with as well. So he really didn't have any remorse for it. But anywho, I hope we're all depressed now after that nice story. that is what I kind of associate Valentine's Day with. I associate it with betrayal and heartache. Even though I am now in the best relationship of my life, let me tell you, my boyfriend, I'm sorry girlies, but all guys who are watching this, gay guys, I'm sorry, my boyfriend is the best boyfriend in the world, and I will beat anyone up. I will defend that. I'm going in with love letter, by the way. I have never met someone quite like Ben, and it is kind of crazy. My usual type before Ben were these like masculine men who had, you know, super masculine jobs, who were roided up and were like, I don't know, unstable in the head. But Ben is very different to that, okay? He is actually stable. Wow. He has a stable family, a stable household. He's like ticking all the boxes here. His friends are also not lunatics, which is an amazing big plus for me, okay? That was a big worry, okay? But I was saying to Ben the other night, and you might want to get the sick buckets ready for this, but I feel loved by Ben different to how I've ever been loved by anyone else before. I feel like with Ben, there's no like weird sexual, like primary sexual aspect to it. I feel like there's no trophy wife aspect to it, which I've definitely had before. I feel like there's no just weirdness with it. There's always been a weirdness with my past relationships, looking back. Hindsight's 2020, guys. But there's always been a part of me in past relationships where I'm like, should I be in this relationship right now? Should I? Is this the best person for me? But me and Ben have been together 6 months now, and I've never, ever, ever felt that. So I'm very, very happy about that. I don't know, even though I'm in this amazing, stable relationship, I still feel really, really angry about what happened to me last year. And there is definitely a part of me that feels guilty for feeling angry, because a part of me is like, well, you're out of it now. You're with a really good guy. You should just be moving on. I don't think life quite works like that. I'm still very angry. And that's the primary emotion. It's not heartache. It's not, you know, anything like that. It is just, I'm pissed off. Valentine's Day, day of love, and I got put through that. So yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. I'm gonna go in with Bon Fresco. But on the weekend, unfortunately Ben's working on Valentine's Day, but on the weekend we're going to a very posh meal. I'm gonna feel very out of place, let me tell you that for free. I'm going to feel like I do not belong there. But we're going to Hawkstone Follies, which is like a really beautiful manor. Like people get married there, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to have a meal on the weekend. So I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a much better Valentine's Day. I'm in a much better position with everything in my life, to be honest. Like everything in my life is just so much better. And if you guys were ever wondering why, middle of last year, I suddenly became really, really happy, that's why. I got rid of all of that. So I know a lot of you guys have said, oh my god, you seem so happy all of a sudden. Yeah, it's because I got rid of all of that crap. But yeah, I just feel like I'm where I'm meant to be right now. I'm with who I'm meant to be. I never felt that before. There was always this like, is this person good for me kind of thinking with my past relationships. I 100% believe that Ben is so good for me. I don't know, I just feel like he loves me entirely for me, and he would do anything for me. If he even thought about hurting me, he would be devastated. And I don't know, I've just never had that. He's so not selfish at all. He's just, yeah, he's my little bean. He is. Like, he'll even drive me anywhere. And I know this is such a small, insignificant thing, but he would drive me anywhere. Anywhere I want to go, he would take me. He would pick me up from anywhere. He's just so cute. I remember one of my exes, I was in A&E, I'd nearly broken my hip, and he didn't come and pick me up from the bus station because the match was on. Like, This is the difference that I'm talking here. Literally, Ben would have been straight to A&E. He is the biggest football fan in the world, but he would have still been there. He's just so good. And I know I'm just like preaching how good my boyfriend is right now, but it's Valentine's Day. Let me. I deserve this after what I have been through. I've got this like weird spot thing on my eyelid, and it's been there for quite a while. I don't know why. I wish it would go away. It's kind of ruining my makeup looks. You know, priorities. I think it will go away eventually, but yeah, it's really annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with Reckless Romance. I think I'm gonna go in with my favorite shade, which is Girlfriend. This shade is insane. It is like a wet look shadow. Don't even get me started. Love it. Look how shiny that is. That's insane. Then I'm gonna go in with, I think, After Party, which is this darker pinky shimmer. Don't know how well this is gonna pick up with a brush. Yeah, not very well. We might have to resort to a finger. Okay, beautiful. It's cute. I've got a really itchy ear. The one thing about Ben, right, oh my god, he snores. Jesus Christ. He's a snorer, guys. And I have to wear earplugs. And if I wear earplugs like multiple days in a row, my ears get really itchy. So that's good. I've got a bit of a break from him now, though. My ears can rest. Okay, I'm not going to do primer, because to be honest, I really don't like it. I don't want to put primer on. I'm going to use my Makillo foundation. This is almost out. Like, look. We're getting there. Is that enough? It's going to have to do. Just don't think we're getting any more out. No, I do genuinely feel very happy, which I never thought I'd say. I was saying to my mum the other day, a bit depressing, but like I don't actually remember the last time I was this happy, which is nice and depressing. But I just feel like I'm in the place where I should be. I'm in a place where I am genuinely just happy. There's nothing in my life. Well, there is, but we won't talk about that. But there's nothing in my life that I really want to change and want to like I feel really unhappy with. Yeah, I'm finally happy. And I never thought I would be. But I think the irony is, to be happy, I had to get rid of the thing that I thought made me happy. You know, I had to get rid of my ex. I was literally so scared of getting rid of my ex. Oh my god, I was clinging on for dear life, let me say that. Put him on a pedestal, and I thought that he was the only thing keeping me happy. But as soon as I left, I realized how unhappy he made me. And the irony of that is like amazing, I think. But I know some people really don't like Valentine's Day. I completely get it, trust me. But it's one day. You do Galentine's Day, you do, I don't know, Valentine's Day with your dog, with your cat, with your hamster, with your nan, I don't know. I'm gonna try and get some more out of this. I'm really not sure if we're gonna be able to. Oh, okay, there's loads right at the bottom. Okay, I'm just gonna dab and go, I think. Right, if you stood up right now, sit down, because I might do some cream products. I know, who am I? This spot is not going anywhere, is it? Oh, I rolled this into Fantasy recently. It's my Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in Daquari Dip. I thought it would go really well with this look. It's like a reddy toned blush. Who knows? I'm gonna just go for it and hope for the best. This blush has definitely been very, very neglected this year by me. I'm not a cream product gal. You guys may know if you've been on this channel before. Creams, I don't know, I hate the fact that once you powder, they kind of go away, and then you've got to put a powder blush on top of the cream blush, so it just feels like a wasted step for me. Maybe I've just never found that holy grail cream blush. Well, at least it's kind of hidden the redness of my acne, so win-win. I think that after this Valentine's Day is done, well, I hope anyway, that my anxiety around Valentine's Day will disappear. I think it's just the fact that this is my first Valentine's Day after the very traumatic one. I don't know, I'm just really hoping that it does, because I can't go through this every year. I think if all this stuff happened not on Valentine's Day, it wouldn't have affected me so much. But the fact that it's like a day, like an actual day, I think it would be the same if it was like Christmas or my birthday or, I don't know, even Easter or something like that. The fact that it is like a marked day in the calendar that it happened, it's a lot easier for me to remember it, and it's a lot easier for me to, I don't know, put bad memories on it. I feel like I've spent the past 3 or 4 years really wanting something better, and I actually not long ago kind of had a bit of a breakdown to Ben because of the relief that I was feeling. I was so relieved to be out of like so many bad situations. I was so relieved to just be away from everything that it all just kind of hit me at once, and I ended up crying to him and just saying like, thank you for being you. I don't know, it was just this massive relief of not having to deal with anything anymore, not having to defend a partner from all of your classmates, not having to just defend anyone to family, friends, not having to like push it down in myself as well. I think the most humiliating thing was defending someone to everyone and then them being right. I think that's the biggest thing, because my friends only met my ex once, okay, at a house party, and straight away they were like, we don't like him. And I was like, no, you just don't know him. No, they knew him better than I did, and I'd spent 2 years with him. But yeah, it's safe to say none of them were shocked. Well, they were shocked, but none of them were surprised, I think, at what happened. And that says everything, doesn't it, really? I'm using my Pan That face palette, my new one, for the bronzer. Originally, I was only going to use this bronzer as like a bronzer topper, but I think it actually works quite well as a normal base bronzer. I think I've gone a little bit too hard because the shimmer is real today. But I've actually really fallen in love with these little palettes. I really do like them. I was a little bit nervous to start working on them. Am I shaking the table? Oops. I was a little bit nervous to start working on them because I hadn't reached for them for so long and I couldn't really remember what they were like. But I've really liked playing with them, and I think I might have very, very good progress by the end of the year, which is amazing. This pimple, why? Why? I know why. It's because I forgot to take my meds. And as of right now, I still have not finished my Huda Beauty blush. I did want to get this done by February. There is only a tiny bit left. I'm not going to show you because I think my Pan That palette update is coming after this. Like a few days after this. It's coming very soon, so like and subscribe because you don't want to miss that. I'm going to try and get this done for then. Maybe I'm probably going to have to just like triple use it as like everything. Eyeshadow, blush, nail polish, everything. I'm going to be blushing my legs. But if it's not done by next update, it will definitely be done very, very soon. I don't think it's going to have another full month with us. Thank God, because I've been working on this for a very long time. And when this is finished, it's going to be 2 empty eyeshadows and 1 empty blush because I Franken so much into it. Big mistake, honestly, big mistake. Why did I do that? Not to like lead you guys on or anything, but the highlight in this palette, this is my second Pan That face palette. It's got a pretty big pan in it already, so I'm happy about that. Oh, when this video goes live, it'll be my second day at my new job. See, things really are looking up for me. I've got a new job. I've got a new man. I'm just so happy, guys. If you don't know, I have been hired to be a bit of a social media girly for a local heating company, a local renewable energy company. And yeah, I start on the 13th. I'm doing 2 days a week, so 13th and 14th. I'm very excited because I mean, social media is my thing, babe. So hopefully I can boost their social media presence. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a meeting. I'm probably going to do a whole video getting ready with me for the first day. But I think I'm going to do a meeting on the first day. I have to lead a meeting myself. scary. I've never had a 9 to 5. I've never had an office job, so I'm scared. So for the eyes, the lower lash line, I'm just kind of carrying on the colors that we did in the crease. Should I put like the yellow shimmer here though? I think that would look really cute. Yeah, I'm gonna take a precise brush and go in with VIP and see how this looks on my lower lash line. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? It's quite subtle. I do quite like it, I think. Yeah, good wrists. Okay, this is pretty much the eye look done. The full face is done, to be honest. I'm going to go off camera, I think, do my lashes. I forgot to do my brows as well. I've been doing that a lot recently. I've been finishing my face and then going, oh yeah, my brows exist. You can't really miss them. They're pretty big. So yeah, I'm gonna go get all my face on, warm my hands up. My hands are so cold. It's pretty cold here, not gonna lie, very cold. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. You guys better appreciate this. Here I am freezing my bum off and I'm in a Valentine's Day top. All for you, babe, all for you. What do we think of this look? I actually really like it. It's the second look I've done. Let me just try and get this with my Beautybay Reckless Romance palette. I have done a full review on this if you were wondering, so I'll link it up in the cards. It's definitely not a palette I would gravitate towards straight off the bat, but the more that I've played around with it, the more I actually really do enjoy this palette. So yeah, let me know if you have it. Do you like it as well? I think it does go really well with the remaining shades in my Modern Renaissance, so I cannot complain. But yeah, this has been a little bit of a trauma dump today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it anyway. I always like coming on here and just rambling to you guys, letting you know what's going on in my life, and you always tell me what's going on in your life as well. It's just a little chit chat, two friends having a catch up, you know? Let me know what your Valentine's Day plans are this year. Are you celebrating? Are you staying at home? Let me know. I'd love to know. And with that being said, this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe. I'm here every single day for you guys. You do not want to miss all the fun content coming very soon. As always, everything on my face will be linked down below, so if anything took your fancy today, you know exactly where to find it. And I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.